I'm back again, and this time we are trying again. So, 25% of my problems, I believe, is due to the way I speak. Um, the problems, are like when I give interviews, maybe why I'm not getting responses or why I'm not getting selected is because of my lack of confidence and the way I speak. My words are not clear and legible. That's one thing. And the other is the conference. Both needs to be fixed. And that's just the job thing. Career wise, that's not helping me. That's putting me at a disadvantage, and that's not reflective of my real capabilities. And that's the career, right? The same thing happens in life. So, um, so on life, when I talk to people, when I try to connect with people, maybe a part of the struggle where why that connections don't go much further is because of my lack of confidence, and also my speech is not clear enough. My accent makes it hard to communicate, and instead of just saying that, people find it hard to connect. So they just avoid. That's easier, right? So that makes sense too. I'm not criticizing that part. So definitely just working on my confidence when I speak. Confidence when you speak comes from confidence you have within. So both needs to be worked on together, but it's ultimately the same thing. Uh, but it can be worked separately to the how confidently, how loudly do I speak, and um how clear is my words is gonna affect people's perception of me. I think I'm more than that. I'm more than my words. Like on IELTS test, I got a 9 on reading, and listening almost an 8.5. Writing, I didn't score much. It's like 7 or 7.5. That's still a good score for writing because no one can. But on the speaking, I just got a 7, I guess. So that makes a big difference. Speaking 7 or 6.5, I think it was 6.5. 6.5 is very bad. Mm, and people who have 6.5 on speaking, most people they don't have good score on reading and listening. But I do have. That means my mind is good, but I'm not good at speaking, and people correlate that my ability to speak well is correlated to my intelligence and my capability, and that ends up that that gives us the wrong impression to people. People end up assuming I'm kind of weak and maybe unintelligent. So we can allow that. We need to work on that. We will work on that. We will conference kind of we could work on that. We could make improvements. Speech we could also make improvements, but that's harder work because since the IELTS days, that's like 4 5 years, I've been trying to get it improved, but it never improved. Uh, so it never improved. It did improve a bit, but not big enough to to be noticeable, to be good enough to be to pass off as a good speaker. I don't speak. I wouldn't be considered as a good speaker, not because of my words. I could speak, but the lack of clarity in my words and the lack of confidence, that's the that's the parts that need to be improved. That's what's lacking, and fixing that alone could improve my life by at least 25%. So definitely work on that.